Hey everybody, it's Whitney from Butch Talk coming at you with a new video. Today I wanted to talk about being butch at work. So I've already done a video about what to wear for an interview. You can check that out right here if you'd like. I haven't really talked about once you get the job, what it's like presenting in a more masculine way when you are female, and how to navigate that, or how I've navigated that, or how my employers have taken it. Bah! So, I'm just gonna share some personal stuff, and I'm also gonna ask some questions and kind of just go over that. I recently started a new job that I'm really excited about, actually, and they are totally okay with me presenting however I want to present. That being said, I've also worked for places that I felt like I couldn't fully express myself how I wanted to. I don't know, it felt like they were a little bit more threatened or unsure, and there wasn't too many people there that like went outside of the binary. It just seemed like people who worked there were female, they dressed more feminine. If people were male, they dressed more masculine. And I was like the one person at a few places that dressed differently for my sex. It's been interesting. Like, I've worked for some places that are totally okay if I sport a bow tie, and I've worked at some places that I felt like I could never ever do that. You know, there are laws put in place in some states, not all, at least here in the US. I am not 100% sure how it goes in other countries, but here in the US, I know there are some states that protects the LGBT community from being fired based on their sexual orientation. Again, that's not all states, but it's some. And as far as gender presentation, there are some companies that say explicitly right on their website, like, we don't discriminate against blah blah blah, all these things, but then they also put gender presentation, which I haven't seen on all sites that list all of those things. During my job searches throughout the years, like, I've definitely applied to some companies that I wasn't sure what their reaction was going to be to me. I mean, you do a phone interview and my voice is fairly feminine, and so they probably make assumptions about how I look, and then I show up and I'm dressed more masculinely, and I think a lot have gotten confused. I've definitely gotten a few like, I can't prove that this is the case, but in my experience, I have been offered less jobs since I've gotten my hair cut short and since I've dressed more masculinely than when I had longer hair and like maybe wore a ladies business suit instead of like more masculine clothes. I don't necessarily know if that's 100% the case, like that my appearance and presentation has anything to do about job offers, but I would bet that it has some influence on it, especially if I were to be a visible member of the company. Like, if I am at the front desk and that's the first person customers see as they're walking in, my guess is the company has an idea of who they want representing them, and it's probably not someone who looks like me. That is just my guess. Not all companies are like that, but I would guess some of them are, and that is why I haven't gotten certain positions that I've applied for that I've been totally qualified for and would have rocked. What are your thoughts on all of this? Presenting butch or more masculine in the workplace? How have you navigated this? What have you had to do? What have you not done? Especially if you're in HR and you hire, I'd be really interested to see what your thoughts are on this. And if your company has suggested, like, we're looking for someone more like this. You don't have to say what company you work for, but I'd just be really curious if that ever happens. I think it totally does. I don't think it's that much of a secret, actually, but I'd be curious for what people have to say. So, yes, I'm allowed to present in my soft butchness at work now. I'm really excited about it. I'm loving the job. The people there are awesome. We even have an office dog. If you want to see pictures of that, follow me on Instagram, because I've taken a few pictures of Opie and put it on Instagram. I will come at you with another video next week. Bye.